It's early October, hunting pronghorn. Me, my dog, my gear. Now on this hunt, I'm not necessarily looking for the antelope. I'm looking for any antelope. Wyoming. Big, open, full of prairie dogs, if you can hear them behind me. Hopefully full of antelope. Nothing yet. Been hiking and glassing for over an hour, kind of across this piece of BLM, and I mean, nothing. Up on this ridge now, looking over, kind of, we came up this side, and now I'm looking down into some breaks down towards the river. I can just barely see off in the distance. Man. I finally spotted the first antelope on public. It's really far. So, moving up to this next little knoll. See if I can see a little better. Yeah, I mean, sure enough, I finally broke the last ridge over towards the river, and this is definitely the best habitat, so it's no surprise with the river bottom and the sagebrush. No surprise in there. When I finally do see one, this is where it's at. They look like all does. I don't see any bucks in the group. I'm still like a mile and a half away. Even if there was a buck, I don't know if I'd go the whole way down there. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'd go down there. Now the second morning, just getting light enough to glass, and moved down to the southern part of the unit. I'm looking north, and there's a ton of country. It looks good. Looks way better than where I was at last night. Just gotta hope to find one. Last night, going to bed, sleeping under the stars, and I look up and I saw red streaks in the sky, and I'm like, what is that? And then I realized it was the northern lights. I've never seen northern lights before. We're pretty far south to see them. It only lasted maybe 10-15 minutes, and it was pretty amazing. And then the sunrise this morning is on point. Hopefully it's a good omen. Spotted a group, mile and a half, 2 miles away. Making a move. Alright. So the first group I saw was all does that I could see. Like 3 does. Group of 6 does came over the ridge, and 5 minutes later a little buck was following him, and he's small, he's really small, but I figured I'd just kind of get over there, get in front of him. We'll see, maybe I'll get trigger happy, maybe I'll pass him. I'm just gonna get closer, they're still really far.
I never was able to find the small buck, and I moved on.
Working this ridge line. Doe stood up about 700 yards away, and there was 4 does. And then behind him on the ridge came another small group, and there's 2 smaller bucks in it, about 1,000 plus yards away. Backtracking, drop into this next drainage, hopefully work around behind them. They were moving pretty fast up over the ridge, so hopefully they just drop down in there and off that ridge and hang out. Don't go too far.
Those pronghorn moved onto a small piece of private land and bedded down. I again continued on the ridge. Due to a bad wind, I bumped a small group of pronghorn. I pursued them, but eventually lost them in the folds of the landscape. I spotted another group and made a quick move into range for a shot.
I got one. It's too rushed to film. They were just moving. Oh man, I'm so far. I bumped a group, chased them, bumped them, worked on them, came around. There's water. It's the 3rd pond I've seen. It's the 3rd group of pronghorn I've seen near the pond, and sure enough they were right here, but they were just moving. I just didn't have time to set anything up, man. Buck was broadside, shot, he went 20 yards. Unbelievable. I'm so far back here. Well, there he is. I think I saw 1 buck. So I think it's the 4th buck I've seen today. And one might have been a little bigger. I just didn't see anything big, and really not that many antelope. I definitely wasn't going to be picky anyways. And man, I've had to work hard today. Freaking pumped, man. Love antelope meat. Let's get them chopped up. Heading out. I decided to leave them whole instead of quartering them, because there's a tree by the one parking spot, like a big cottonwood. I'll hang it up and skin it that way. And lucky for me, my good friend Tyler is working in the area, and he's gonna meet me at a different spot that's gonna cut like 5 miles off my hike. So, had about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to pack. And yeah, go skin this guy, get it on ice, because it is hot. It is so hot.